Memorial Day. Today we're going to be doing a patriotic picture. Now I'm going to show you guys how to do the eagle and the flag, but you can go ahead and add whatever you want in your picture. You don't have to add all the things that I have in here. Okay, I'm just going to show you those two things and then you can go ahead and do your own thing. All right, so let me show you the eagle here. So I'm going to have my paper here and I'm going to go ahead and start making my eagle. I'm going to make my eagle kind of in the middle of my paper like I did on this one, but you could put it off to the side. You can make your whole picture be an eagle and make it way bigger than I'm doing. Okay, completely up to you. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of do it similar to what I have in the one that I just showed you. So I'm going to actually start by doing his eye. So I'm actually going to do the eye kind of like right in the middle of my paper here. So to make my eye, I'm going to start by making the line that's above my eagle's eye. So I'm going to make kind of a line that curves kind of like down and then kind of curves up. Okay, so it's kind of in the middle of my paper here. Now I'm going to go ahead and make his eyeball. So I'm going to leave a little bit of space on either side of that line, and then I'm going to add in between it a circle shape. Now it's actually more of a U shape, I should say, because the top of the circle is covered by that line. So it's kind of like a U shape around, but leave space on both sides of that line. Now I'm going to go ahead and add another U shape inside for the pupil or black part of his eye. And then I'm going to make a little circle on the edge of that. And I'm going to go ahead and color the black part in, but leave that little circle there white. Okay, so a little bit of a glare in his eye. And then this part of his eye I would make yellow. Okay, we're going to continue with the eye here. I'm going to go ahead and make this line go back, like a little diagonal line going from the tip back to the eye. And the same thing on this one, from the tip back to the eye. And then I'm going to color those in with my Sharpie. Okay, so now I have his eye. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and work on his beak. So I'm going to go about where the eye is, but I'm going to move my finger over. I'm going to go actually about a finger's length over. And I'm going to make a little diagonal line. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go from the top of my diagonal line here, and I'm going to make a longer line. This is going to be like going to start to be his beak. I'm going to go a tiny bit longer. Okay, now I'm going to go from the bottom here, and I'm going to make a line that's going to kind of be diagonal but slightly curved under the eye of my eagle. Okay, now I'm going to go back to where this diagonal was here, make it a tiny bit longer, and I'm going to add a line that comes down, and it's going to go a little bit lower than where I ended here. So a little bit lower, I'm going to go down. Okay, now I'm going to go make a kind of like a little V shape. And then I'm going to make this top of my V connect back over to here. Okay, kind of looks like I'm making a toucan. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and make the bottom of his beak. So I'm going to go right over here where my V shape is, and I'm going to make a line and go about midway, and then I'm going to kind of go bend down a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and bend back up to the edge of his beak. Okay, now I'm going to add over in his beak here a kind of a oval shape for his, I guess it's a nostril. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and make the rest of his head here. So I'm going to go from my beak over here. I'm going to make a line up, diagonal line up. And then I'm going to go and make a line going horizontal, and it should go further than his eye. Okay, and like almost another eye further. And now I'm going to go ahead and start making some of like his feathers. So we're just going to make a kind of like a zigzag going back and forth. I'm going to stop there for right this second because I want to work on this side, and then I'll make it meet back up. So I went up, I went across, and then I did a few zigzags kind of in a diagonal shape. And now I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to go right where my went down a little bit. I'm going to make a line going down here. Okay, and now I'm going to make a big zigzag coming out kind of like over there. Okay, now I'm going to continue my zigzags and I'm going to meet back up to over here. Now this is a bit confusing. You may have to do a couple of these. I would recommend using a pencil. Okay, that is exactly what I did the first time I was making these. Okay, takes practice. Now I'm going to add some more feathers into here so it doesn't look so empty. Okay, so just more zigzag lines. Okay, and then maybe, we'll make that go a little bit further. And then maybe another one down here. Okay, so there is my eagle head. Okay, so now besides just the eagle head, like I said, you can add other things into it. Okay, so I'll just quickly show you how you can add a flag in it. Okay, so I just made a two kind of diagonal-ish lines for my pole of my flag. And then I just added, to do the bottom of my flag, I'm just going to add a line that's going to kind of like meet up at his face and then finish up on the other side of his face. And I'm going to make mine go off the page because I don't have a lot of room. So I'm just going to make a line going up off the page. Whoop. Okay, and then you can just make a line over here for the top. Okay, then you can go ahead and make your flag shape. So you can go ahead and add your rectangular square shape, and then you can go ahead and add your stripes in. Okay, you can go all the way up there. Okay, if you want to make it exact, you can make sure that you have 13 stripes in your flag for the 13 colonies, and I only put 6 stars, but you can add as many as you can fit in there or feel like making. And then you can do whatever else you want into your picture. So I want you guys to enjoy this, have fun, be creative. You can add fireworks and hearts. I added a ribbon for troops, a heart, whatever you want to add into it. Okay, have fun, guys. Get out and have fun Memorial Day. Bye.